You're listening to Daily Horoscope for your zodiac sign with Stephanie Campos. I'm your host, Stephanie Campos, and I am a practicing astrologer, psychic medium, and witch. In each daily episode, I covered a detailed overview of the astrology of the day and what you can expect from full moons to Mercury retrogrades. I've got you covered. And of course, there is always a personalized horoscope for your zodiac sign. If you scroll down in the show notes, there are always timestamps included for your convenience. And a quick pro tip before we dive in, I do recommend listening to your horoscope based on your rising sign for more accuracy. And if you are loving this podcast, don't be shy, leave a rating. Hell, even a review. I'm a one human show and produce each and every episode every day just for you. And your support means so much. Now let's get into the astrology of the day. This is your daily horoscope for Friday, January 30th, 2026. All times are Pacific Standard Time. There's only one main aspect in the sky today, and that is the moon in Cancer forming a conjunction with Jupiter in Cancer. When is this taking place, you may ask? It's taking place around 7 p.m. And when the moon, which represents our emotions, our inner world, our sense of safety, our intuition, meets with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and growth and our beliefs, this is a time of big emotions and feelings. So for some, this can look like a big cry. For others, this could look like a moment of excitement or feeling supported or hopeful or some sort of progress or milestone regarding a goal or a dream that you're working on. This can also look like a moment of embodying your beliefs and your values and standing up for what is just and what is right. And let's be real, we could all use a little bit more of that these days. This is the best aspect in the sky to protect yourself, your loved ones, your neighbors, and your fellow humans around you. Aries, when the moon and Jupiter come together in Cancer, this could look like a very sensitive or sentimental moment. Maybe you are feeling nostalgic. Maybe you're flipping through old Facebook albums or yearbooks or catching up with a relative or a loved one. This could also look like a moment of support and comfort. Maybe that's just nuzzled into a cozy blanket or eating a warm, delicious bowl of soup or having a wonderful evening in with your roommates. This could also look like a positive development regarding your living situation as well. And it's just a moment to be grateful for your inner world, your private life, and it can heighten your intuition as well. So pay attention to those ideas that come through. Taurus, you are having encouraging conversations when the moon meets with Jupiter in Cancer. This could look like learning positive news. Maybe you hear back from a job you applied for. Maybe you are having a deep conversation with a bestie or a sibling. Maybe you book some travel that feels really exciting. Perhaps you are expressing yourself and standing up for your beliefs, even if that does mean debating with someone else in the process. But that can feel very validating and affirming for you. This could also look like honing a skill, signing up for a class and learning something new, and also just simply a fun social time with friends. Gemini, when the moon meets with Jupiter in Cancer, this is going to be a moment where you are feeling more abundant. And yes, for some of you, that could be financial abundance. Maybe you receive a raise, a job opportunity, maybe a check is deposited into your account, but this could also look like emotional abundance, a deeper sense of gratitude and security for the love you have in your life, the people you have in your life. This could also be a moment where you are feeling more confident and assured of your own gifts and talents and what you have to offer the world. Sometimes this could also coincide with you making a decision to treat yourself as well. Cancer, when the moon and Jupiter meet up in your sign, this is your moment. You're the main character and you have a little extra luck on your side. Your magnetism is off the charts and you can really use it however you see fit. So this can be a great time to take a risk and put yourself out there, whether it is in a romantic relationship, whether it's regarding a personal goal or a career. Maybe you're playing around with your self-expression, your style. Maybe you're going on a really grounding nature walk. Maybe you're engaging in a meditative session that just leaves you feeling assured and like you're on the right path. Maybe you learn some lucky news. This energy is just great for feeling grateful and confident about where you are in life and where you are headed next. Leo, you most certainly are in need of a nap when the moon forms a conjunction with Jupiter. This could be a time where you're feeling more exhausted, or if you have been overdoing it, maybe you finally are getting some rest. Maybe you've booked a massage, or you're taking care of your physical being or your spiritual being in some way. This is definitely a moment to tune into your intuition because there are signs, symbols all around you. Your ancestors, your guides are just hoping to get your attention. So really tune in and also pay attention to your dreams because they also have some hidden messages for you as well. Virgo, when the moon and Jupiter meet in Cancer, this could feel like a moment of support or luck. Maybe you feel like you're in the right place at the right time. Maybe you're networking and you meet someone and you're like, how did this happen? Or maybe someone brings an opportunity or offer your way. Perhaps there's a collaborative project that's on the horizon. Maybe you're making progress on one of your hopes and dreams for your future. Perhaps you're feeling empowered and confident to stand up for your beliefs or to get involved in your community. This is also wonderful energy for socializing and nurturing your friendships. Libra, when the moon and Jupiter meet in the sign of Cancer, this is a moment where you are standing out. You are gaining attention and recognition and applause. So maybe this might be funneled into your career. This could look like receiving some really wonderful feedback from a boss or on a project that you've worked on, hearing a yes to a job that you've applied for, or maybe making a decision to teach or share some of your gifts in a different way or pursue a different career trajectory that feels aligned with your beliefs and your values and your dreams and what you enjoy. This could also just be an exciting moment in your life. Maybe you're doing something fun with friends. Maybe you're getting engaged. Maybe you meet someone sexy on the street. Scorpio, when the moon and Jupiter meet in the sign of Cancer, this is a moment where you are standing up for what you believe in. This is a powerful time to gain attention and traction for what you share on social media, for how you feel, what you think, what you believe. People are drawn to your words and your self-expression. This could also be a moment where you receive a new invitation. There's a new exciting idea you want to explore. Maybe you're making a commitment to learn something new. This energy is also great for seeking guidance, advice, support, and engaging in divination work as well. Sagittarius, when the moon and Jupiter meet in the sign of Cancer, this is a moment where your intuition is heightened. You may also be moving through a period of healing of some sort. You might be feeling a little bit more emotional or reflecting on some of your fears, your insecurities, your shadow side, the emotions you tend to ignore. But this could also look like receiving support and love and connection when you need it most. And this is a moment where you're feeling grateful for some of your deeper relationships and the reciprocity in those connections. Sometimes this can also coincide with a positive development regarding a contract, an ongoing commitment, or even your finances as well, like paying down debt. Capricorn, when the moon and Jupiter meet in the sign of Cancer, this is a moment for feeling grateful for the important people in your life. Maybe you are spending time with a lover or a best friend or even a family member. Maybe you receive a new client that feels really aligned or a new contract offer or opportunity that you're excited about. This could also look like you making progress on a personal goal. In general, this is a moment to connect deeply with those around you and to just be in the present moment and feel grateful for the people who show up for you day in and day out. Aquarius, when the moon and Jupiter meet in the sign of Cancer, this could look like receiving support when you need it most. If you are burning the candle at both ends, if you're feeling exhausted, if you've had some sort of issue or problem that you haven't been able to solve, this could look like a solution coming through when you least expect it. This is also a moment of self-care, of recharging. Maybe you are booking a massage. Maybe you're taking a personal day. Maybe you just drank extra water or you worked out in the morning and you have more energy. This is also a great time to smooth over any misunderstandings or petty conflicts or issues that have popped up in the past month or so. And also, this could be a moment where you are standing out or gaining a recognition at work as well. Pisces, you are ready to have some fun when the moon and Jupiter meet in the sign of Cancer. This is going to feel like you're connected to the present moment. You could feel like you're in the right place at the right time. This is a great time for romance, for dating, for updating your dating profile, for swiping around, for being set up with a stranger, or for reigniting the spark in your relationship or an existing relationship. This could also be a moment where you're exploring your relationship with pleasure and desire and what turns you on and who turns you on. Now, creatively, this is also a very wonderful time to work on and invest your time in hobbies and activities that you really enjoy. You are feeling creatively inspired, and because of that, your magnetism is off the charts. So this is a great time to share, to self-express, to share your gifts and talents with others, because people are waiting for you and your work and your gifts, but you won't know it if you don't take a risk and share it. In general, this energy is also very wonderful for socializing, connecting with others, and even learning news or having conversations that feel exciting and affirming. As always, I hope your daily horoscope has offered some guidance and support throughout your day. And if you can't get enough of this podcast and want more horoscopes, I invite you to join me over on Patreon, where every Sunday you gain instant access to 7 episodes of your daily horoscope for the week ahead, a weekly psychic reading, a monthly tarot spread, and a monthly meetup, which ranges from group tarot readings to group mediumship readings and circles to ask me anything about your personal birth chart. These group monthly meetups have been a real highlight over the past few months, and I am enjoying them so much. There is a link in the show notes to join. It is only $10 a month, and I hope to see you there. As always, I'm sending you love, protection, and blessings in every single dimension. Thanks so much, and see you tomorrow.